afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to Girded with Truth. And today we're going to go to Luke chapter 6 and we read in verses 12, 13, and 19. So it says, "And it came to pass in those days that he went out into a mountain to pray and continued all night in prayer to God. And when it was day, he called unto him his disciples, and of them he chose 12, whom also he named apostles. And the whole multitude sought to touch him, for there went virtue out of him, and healed them all." So, today we're talking relationship maturity. Not spiritual maturity, but relationship maturity. One of the most important points to note is that Jesus will often go on a mountaintop or into the wilderness or just retreat somewhere to pray and call unto God. Contrary to popular belief, Jesus was an entire man. He was 100% man when he walked the earth. Coming to earth means he gave up all his divinity and he walked the earth as a human being, as one of you and I. So the reason why he would often retreat to talk with God is because he needed to commune with God. He needed to connect to the source, the one who sent him here to accomplish the purpose of dying for you and I. And it said he went into the mountain and prayed whole night. He tarried the entire night with God because God had something that he needed. Jesus did not wait for God to call on him or to give him a dream or to tell him something. He knew what he had to do and he did it. He continued to build his relationship with God and he continued to stay connected to God in order to accomplish his purpose. Now there's a distinct difference between our relationship with God and our purpose. Now the two are intricately connected, but there is a difference. The difference is that our purpose flows out of our connectivity and our relationship with God. There is no purpose that we can accomplish without being connected to God, our source, our creator, the one who formed us. So, in order to accomplish your purpose, you need to be connected to God. And the difference is this: our relationship with God requires an individual connection. It requires us to connect to God daily. Our Father prayer says, "Give us this day our daily bread." So, in order to know what we need to do for that day, we need to communicate with our Father. So Jesus communicated with God the whole night, and the morning he knew what he had to do. He had an understanding of his purpose because he connected with the Father all night. And when he finished communing with God and he came down from the mountain, he selected his disciples. And after selecting his disciples, he went into the crowd because it was time to accomplish his purpose. After you have connected to God, after you have filled up in the presence of God, after you have invested in your relationship with God, your next responsibility is to accomplish your purpose. So, don't think that God is just dwelling with us and having a relationship with us with no purpose behind it. Yes, he loves us, it's a given. But we are saved. We are here for a purpose. So as we connect to God and as we gain strength and wisdom and insight in his presence, we have to go out there now and effect change, impact lives, heal, transform, deliver in the name of Jesus, because that is our commission. So out of our relationship with God flows our purpose. So after Jesus had communed and invested in his relationship with God, he went to meet people where he could have changed their lives, where he could have impacted them. And this is what we are called to today. We are called to invest in our relationship with God and to continue and to maintain our relationship with God. But we are also called to the crowd. We are called to retreat and come away, build our personal relationship with God, but we are called to go forth into the crowd and impact change, impact their lives for the honor and glory of God. There is nothing that God has commissioned you to do that you cannot do. So today, I urge you, get into that realm, get into that place, get into that presence with God and continue to have your life change so you can then in turn change someone else's life. Jesus invested in his relationship with God. He took time away. So what are you doing? Are you taking time away to build your relationship with God? Or are you just feeding the crowd? Are you just building your relationship with God and not even going by the crowd? There needs to be a balance. We need to build our relationship with God and we need to go towards the crowd. We need to develop relationship maturity. Relationship with God, relationship with our inner group, the ones we are connected to, and relationship with others. There is no time like now, so arise, get up, go forward, connect with God, and connect with others. Someone is depending on you today, so arise and go forth. I pray that this word would have blessed you, and I pray that God continues to minister to all of us as we grow together. In Jesus' mighty name. Thanks so much for joining us. See you tomorrow, please God. Bye.